Hey friends and family, this is Gina with Hope and Cope. I've got another topic for you. Have you ever been a good example, or have you ever had a really good example in your life? Someone that you could always count on them to be on the high road, someone that always took the high road, someone that could always keep their composure and could see the big picture and not get carried away in emotion, and just really help you find the silver lining around any scenario. And you just really cherish them because they could encourage you in a way no one else could. Have you ever had that person in your life? I hope so. I've had multiple people like that in my life that have been blessings to me, and how much that just helps when you're going through hard times to have somebody that can sympathize and relate, but also help you through those difficult times. There's a poem that I was acquainted with years ago. I think it's called The Bridge Builder. I'm going to try to put it in the description below, but it talks about someone that crossed a bridge, crossed a hard path, crossed over a chasm, and it wasn't hard for them, but they built a bridge there. And when someone asked them about why they built the bridge when they were already on the other side and they would never be needing that pathway again, he said he built it for someone that it might be a really hard crossing for someone else. And so I just want to encourage you. I'm going to, like I said, put that poem in the description below if you would read it. And then just recognize, if you have a strength, share that with other people. You don't know that you might be being a good example to them. You might be paving a way or building a bridge, making it easier for them. And the example that's coming to my mind is forgiveness. So forgiveness was not always easy for me, but it is getting easier with age, with wisdom. I hope it's wisdom more than age. But I find it easier and easier to forgive. I've talked in some videos before about how I try not to assign insult. I try not to assign intent when I'm insulted, and that helps me to not hold unforgiveness toward people and not get my feelings hurt as much. But also I try to say things in my mind like, I know that they've been hurt in the past. I know they carry childhood wounds. I know they've been through a life trauma. I know they're having a hard time at home in their marriage or with their dysfunctional family, or I know they're having a lot of trouble at work, or I know that person's having a lot of health problems right now. And so I just try very hard to be sympathetic towards someone's poor behavior or insensitivity, and just forgive things. I can just say, I don't know why someone did what they just did, but I feel like it's coming from a hurt heart. They're hurt. Something's hurting them, and so they're lashing out. And so I'm not going to take it personally. And so I've learned to forgive easily, much more easily than I did when I was young. And so I try to just extend forgiveness quickly. And I hope that that's building a bridge. That if I can extend forgiveness quickly, and I can extend mercy and restoration quickly to any situation, then I'm hoping that I am building a bridge. Maybe that person coming behind me, maybe forgiveness is not easy for them. Maybe they have a hard time with holding a grudge or keeping score. And if I can build a bridge of forgiveness for them, then I can be a blessing to somebody else. So I don't want to be a grudge holder. Have you ever seen people that hold a lot of grudges? They're kind of really bitter people, and they wear it on their face. It's not pretty. Resentment and bitterness, unforgiveness doesn't wear well on anyone. And so I just try to build bridges for people that are coming behind me. And I try to build bridges in all kinds of ways. I try to be thoughtful to my actions and how I might be paving a way. Maybe I'm doing something, maybe it is hard for me, but maybe I still know it's easier for me than it is for them. And so I'm going to make the first move because I don't care. I don't care about, well, I apologized the last 3 times. Well, we talked about in the last one, 1 Corinthians 13, that love doesn't keep a record of wrongs. And love isn't proud. And love doesn't boast. And love isn't easily offended. And so I try to tear those lists up, those records of wrongs. I try to tear them up. They don't bring any good to that relationship. They don't bring any glory to God. And that is my goal. My top goal is to bring glory to God. And so I want to build a bridge for those that come behind me. I want to be a blessing. And I want to make their path to righteousness, their path to peace, their path to hope. I want to make it a little better, a little easier. Maybe if I go through with my little machete, it's just going to be a little easier for the next one coming through. And who knows, that next person, maybe I don't know them, or maybe I love them with all my heart and I'd give up anything in my life to help them to succeed in their life. So I just want to encourage you to build a bridge for the next person coming. Don't hold records of wrong. Don't criticize and withhold your love or your forgiveness or your mercy or your kindness or your wisdom or your generosity. Don't withhold it if you don't have to. Be the best you can be. And hopefully that will be a blessing to the next person coming. I hope this was helpful to you. If it is, please like it. Please make a comment if you want below. And let me know if this comment's working for you. And if you have any suggestions, that'd be great. We would love to hear them. And if you think this would be helpful to somebody else, if you would share it, I would really appreciate it. It'd mean a lot to me. And until next time, please know I'm praying for you and I love you. Bye-bye.